Alright, this is a warning to America of destruction. This is my fourth time. Fourth time trying to record this now, and every single time I've tried, there's been a storage notification when I try to film on TikTok. The video just disappears. So we are going to try one more time. So God has given me a message that's from Jeremiah 4:11 to 18. He's given me this like multiple times this week, so I felt I needed to speak about it. And he also gave me a message also on it this morning. So for some context on Jeremiah 4:11 to 18, it was about Jeremiah warning the people of Judah about the oncoming judgment that God was going to enforce on Jerusalem because of their disobedience and their immorality and their rebellion against the Lord. So that's what the scripture I'm going to be referring to is about. And so now I'm going to be reading from my first dream, to which I documented that I was in America, and it was about Kamala Harris and Donald Trump and how America will fall, that there'll be wars and chaos, that there'll be no food, and there'll be famine, and that there'll be the need to buy the canned food and like stock up on that. And yeah, that there was just straight corruption and evilness. But that was a really crazy dream. It was so short and yet it felt so long, like the amount of chaos that was going on. The dream was very brief but had a lot. Then in my second dream, I got the message that like I was in church and I had a strong word from God, and he said to get up and lock in spiritually and be unshakable in the end times, otherwise you will fall like the others. I'm not saying this to fearmonger or make you think that, God's coming tomorrow, because that's just not true. Like the end times could come next week, next year, next decade, like we really don't know, but I think you shouldn't be putting a time frame on when he will come back, because he just doesn't work in your favor. He works in his own favor. This morning he woke me up at 4:27 in the morning, and he gave me the word again, Jeremiah 4:11 to 18. And I've been getting this word like multiple times a week. This isn't like the first time I've had this for so long. The title of his message was called Destruction to America, to which he said, time is running out for America. You see how corrupt the government is and how messed up and dirty the people have become. The Sean Diddy Combs case will shine the light on how much evil goes on in Hollywood and all across America. Repent and seek God. He will help you, for there is no sin that is unfamiliar to him. Russia and China will soon come against the United States, and their currency will fall. Leave before total destruction takes place, and you are left in the rubble of corruption and destruction. I do not want to scare, but because of my love for my creation. The president isn't working for you, but for the billionaires. Trump doesn't take into account the public but himself, to avoid doing time and being punished for his wrongdoings. So for the dreams, I had both dreams on the same night. I thought the dreams were quite self-explanatory, but if you do have like more questions, please just like let me know. If you are uninformed about what's going on in America currently, Trump just got sworn in. Well, he got sworn in like at the start of January. Top thing on Trump's priority once he was sworn back into presidency was the mass deportation of illegal immigrants. Like, you've been sworn into presidency and that's seriously your first concern. So imagine literally America is being run by a man that sexualizes his own daughter. And Elon Musk that wants to install tons of robots to somewhat take over humans and like install those chips into our minds. We can like control things from our minds. Like, is that not demonic? Is that not weird? There are so many convictions against him. You can literally search her up. Even Biden like warned that there's an oligarchy going on in America that's about to, well, that is happening, and it's basically when there are a group of like highly wealthy people that have more power than the government. And you can see that with like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, these millionaires and billionaires that have more power and influence than the government themselves. And that's literally what's going on in America. There's just no sense of order, like everything is just orderless. Other examples like food prices, that they're so high, and the food that America are giving to their people are literally making them sick. Like the amount of chemicals that they have in their food that is banned in other countries, like, and God sees that. And Hollywood have recently been exposed through Sean Diddy Combs of also like just like the horrible things that they have been doing behind the scenes, even like with the way that they do their rituals and stuff, and how so many artists have come out saying that like they do rituals for their songs and do witchcraft. If this was helpful, let me know, but obviously take this up with God. Don't just take my word for it, and don't be panicked either, because the Lord isn't trying to scare you. He's giving you this message to prepare yourself. Yeah, ask him for guidance and ask him what he wants you to do. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks.